You know what I mean? And we brought out the package that stops.
Devo got hit with a brick. Y'all already know how.
Yeah, no, I was impressed because Ortiz was a handful, and I think that's the best I've seen Ortiz.
The drama surrounding the rising tension between Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney has quickly transformed from subtle rivalry into full-blown public warfare. And at the center of it all stands Bill Haney, fiercely protective, unapologetically vocal, and clearly unwilling to let anyone casually speak his son's name without consequences.
Them from doing anything. You know, we shut him down.
This fight, we know that he's a championship spoiler, right? If you're not careful...
What began as a confident call-out from a hungry contender has now become one of the most talked-about potential matchups in boxing. Not because contracts have been signed, but because egos, reputations, and pride are already on the line. Bill Haney has always carried himself as more than just a father. He is Devin's architect, strategist, and loudest defender. When Keyshawn Davis openly challenged Devin and began questioning his power, toughness, and even his character, Bill did not respond with silence. He responded with fire. In his eyes, Devin is not just another champion navigating divisions. He is a complete fighter with a warehouse full of tools, a technician capable of neutralizing any style placed in front of him. Bill believes they have already built the blueprint to shut down whoever steps up, and he made it clear that anyone attempting to skip the line or chase clout would be met with resistance.
Guys like Ortiz, they can win quiet rounds, and next thing you know, you're in trouble in the later part of the round.
The friction escalated when Davis began pushing harder in interviews, framing himself as the man unafraid to confront Devin directly. He suggested that Haney had never shown him respect dating back to their amateur circles, that there was always a subtle dismissal in the air. Those claims struck a nerve. In boxing, disrespect lingers longer than punches. Davis painted himself as the overlooked talent who had finally arrived, insisting that Haney had underestimated him from the beginning and that the moment for reckoning was coming. Bill's reaction was sharp and layered. On one hand, he questioned whether Davis had truly earned the right to demand such a fight. On the other, he seemed almost amused at the confidence. From his perspective, championship rounds, experience under bright lights, and navigating elite opposition cannot be fast-tracked through social media bravado. Devin has gone through wars, defended belts, and handled the pressure of global stages. That resume, in Bill's mind, creates a clear hierarchy. If Davis wants it, he has to step into that fire fully aware of what he is asking for. But Keyshawn Davis is not backing down. Fresh off a dominant stoppage victory over Jermaine Ortiz, a fighter known for spoiling plans and surviving against top names, Davis has momentum. He moved up in weight and proved that his power travels with him. His 12th round finish was not just a knockout. It was a statement that he can close the show against durable opposition. That performance fueled his belief that Devin Haney is within reach, not out of bounds. Davis has been especially vocal about what he sees as Haney's limitations. He argues that while Devin's technique and movement are elite, the power does not intimidate him. According to Davis, the extra pounds at higher weights have not translated into heavier hands. He believes he can walk Devin down, absorb what comes back, and impose his physicality. That kind of talk is designed to provoke, and it has worked. Bill Haney views such comments not as bold ambition but as premature arrogance. Experience, especially in 12-round championship environments, is currency. Devin has banked that currency repeatedly. Analysts like Kenny Ellis have pointed out that the difference may not be raw skill, but seasoning. Championship rounds shape a fighter's instincts differently. They test patience, endurance, and composure. Bill leans heavily on that argument, emphasizing that Devin has proven himself over distance, while Davis is still building that resume. Still, there is no denying the intrigue. At 147 pounds, both fighters would be stepping into a landscape where star power matters as much as belts. Davis brings Olympic pedigree, explosive athleticism, and a fan-friendly aggression. Haney brings ring IQ, discipline, and a reputation as one of the sport's purest technicians. It is pressure versus precision, hunger versus experience. What makes this rivalry compelling is not just stylistic contrast, but personality contrast. Davis speaks with the confidence of someone who believes destiny is accelerating in his favor. He talks about selling arenas, about becoming a champion, and forcing the fight into existence. He sees himself as the aside in waiting. Meanwhile, Bill Haney operates from a position of established authority. He has guided Devin through championship heights and business negotiations. He understands timing, leverage, and risk-reward better than most. To him, no fight happens without the right conditions. Fans are left in the middle, demanding clarity. Social media fuels the fire daily. Some argue that if Devin is truly the elite technician many believe him to be, then accepting the challenge would silence doubts instantly. Others say Davis needs a few more defining wins before stepping into that spotlight. The truth likely sits somewhere between ambition and strategy. Even voices like Bruce Carrington have acknowledged the fight's legitimacy. From his perspective, it is a true 50-50 matchup. Haney may hold the experience edge, but Davis appears to have a deeper offensive bag than many give him credit for. He has stopped fighters who had never been stopped before. He looks physically strong at the new weight. That cannot be dismissed lightly. Yet boxing is rarely simple. Rematch clauses, promotional alignments, purse splits, and timing all complicate what fans see as straightforward. For now, the fight lives in interviews, tweets, and speculation. But the longer the tension simmers, the more it feels inevitable. Bill Haney's emotional defense of Devin reveals how personal this has become. This is not just about rankings. It is about legacy and respect. It is about ensuring that when Devin steps into a ring, it is on terms that reflect his stature. And Keyshawn Davis, fueled by youth and momentum, seems determined to force that moment sooner rather than later. If this clash materializes in 2026, as many predict, it will not simply be a fight. It will be the collision of two narratives built on pride, ambition, and unfinished business. One man fighting to defend a throne he believes he earned through years of sacrifice. Another fighting to prove that the future belongs to him. So now the question shifts to you. Is Keyshawn Davis ready to dethrone Devin Haney? Or is he stepping into waters deeper than he realizes? Does experience triumph over hunger, or does fresh momentum overwhelm calculated precision? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of boxing's most heated rivalries, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next breakdown. The build-up is only getting started, and when these two finally collide, you will want to say you saw it coming.